Shelby has defeated a wild squirrel in paw-to-paw combat. Excuse me, what? Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the 100 Rescue Challenge. We're back with Ash has returned home. We have Shelby, our first rescue cat, and then we have Kano, our first rescue dog. Everyone is happy, healthy, and hopefully not trying to run away. Fingers crossed. You'll probably also notice that I've changed some things. I expanded the house a little bit, so we actually have a kitchen sink, and I've got food bowls for everybody. I upgraded to the laser litter box so it won't stink so much all the time. And I also got a scratching post and some toys because, well, I didn't get some toys. I got a toy box so we can get toys because as of before, we only had one ball, and now, oh man, we have two balls because the toy box came with one ball, which is super not exciting. But today, we are going to try to teach Kano at least one command, and we are first things first going to the vet. Everyone's getting spayed and neutered and preventative shotted up, okay? So, let's get into it. It is 7:48 in the morning, exactly when I like to take my pets to the vet. Also, you can't tell me that Kano isn't the cutest freaking dog. Look at her. Look at her. Like, oh my gosh. Kano. I think I'm going to have to, some of these pets, I just know I'm going to have to save them to my library so I can play with them later because we have to get rid of them in this challenge because we don't have time to keep them all. So I'm going to be saving them. But anyway, we're off to the vet right now. I did not change Macy out of her pajamas, but hopefully she'll get the idea that she's going out in public. Also, we are down to 10,000 simoleons, I think. I'm not sure. But we need to start bringing in some cash because we need to buy the cat cafe, and that is at least $30,000 or simoleons. And I also don't want to bankrupt Macy trying to buy the cat cafe because she's gonna have to be able to put money into the cat cafe as well as pay her own bills. So it's gonna be a little bit of a trial. But I think that we can do it. We've got dogs that can go find things for us, and we can run around and collect stuff ourselves. It's not that hard. Look at her little tail. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so also don't get mad at me. This is frivolous, but I just hate when the fish tanks at the vet's offices aren't fully stocked. Sorry. Sign in for spay and neuter. Everyone's getting spayed and neuter. Everyone's getting a checkup. It's just, that's how it's going to go. And yes, Ash is our pet, but I'm still not breeding him. It's against the rules. I don't care if he's one of the 100 rescue pets or not. He's going to be spayed or neutered. We don't need or have time to breed any dogs. Sorry. Even though the puppies are adorable. Also, just speaking of puppies and breeding things, I don't know if I've talked about this before, but in playing with the cats and dogs stuff on my own, a vet will be with you soon to neuter your pet with state-of-the-art technology. But anyway, and if you breed puppies, the pregnancy happens super, super fast. Like if the dogs and cats or whatever like chill with each other, they get along because sometimes it's like they get angry and they almost fight. But if they like each other and then they breed, you wait a day to see if the girl is pregnant. And then after that, it's like a day, maybe two later, that she's just like, oh no, this dog or cat has gone into labor. And then nothing happens. Like, the Sims go into labor and everyone's freaking out. And then she like unravels her stomach over a bassinet or something. I don't know. But the puppies just kind of appear after a little bit after it says that they've gone into labor. So I don't know. Oh, he's been given the cone of shame. Sir, I also think it's weird that you can unspay/unneuter pets at the vet. But anyway, my point with the puppies, I bred two of my dogs in another save, and I had the puppies, and then I just kind of wanted to see how the selling mechanics worked, and so I sold the two puppies. And I talked about this part before, that if your pet's a dog lover, they get sad when you sell the puppies, which was awful. But I clicked after I sold the puppies, I went into the phone and clicked the adopt a pet thing, and the 2 puppies I just sold were in there. So I guess that's a good thing. If you regret selling your puppies or kittens, you can't. I don't know if it's 100% like all the time kind of thing, because I've only done it that one time. But it seems like you can readopt them if you sold them and then regretted it. They're not gone forever. That's another thing I kind of is kind of sad for me, is that like you can't play as the dogs. I don't want to play as the dogs and cats, but I do wish you could click them and then have these kind of menus for them, even if you didn't have the needs menu. But their simology and relationships and stuff, because it'd be so cool if you could see the family trees, especially if you were doing some kind of breeding thing with your pets in your save. Because then you could see all the puppies, or you could start with one dog and do like 10 generations of that dog's family or something. I just think that'd be interesting. And I know there's stuff so you can do your family trees on your own, but aren't we supposed to be getting her spayed? Isn't that what's happening? Where's Shelby? Shelby's like, nope. Ash is all cone of shamed, and Macy's on the computer. Macy, this is not what we're here for. And I feel like Ash needs to be cheered up. We can remove the cone. It's too early to remove the cone. Okay. We'll ask him to go to the bathroom because he doesn't actually seem upset. And then we need to get... Oh, no, I don't want to sign Ash in for an unneutering. That's not what we're doing. I want to get Kano spayed. We're not going to accidentally unneuter Ash. I'm going to click that one out because it's not selling. Okay, cool. Brent, which one are you? Brent is, I did this last time, but Brent is the one with red hair. I should know. Can I not sign in multiple pets at once? Because I know for a fact that I clicked them all. Who knows? Also, we're not doing it in this challenge. I already talked about that. But the playing with the running a vet clinic thing is awesome. I have the same other save that I was breeding puppies in. I've been doing the vet clinic thing, and it's, at least for me, way more interesting than doing the whole restaurant thing or the store thing. It's so cool. All the different illnesses and stuff, and just the different ways that things work. I don't know. It's just really fun, and I don't know. I just really, really like it. And it's interesting one thing that is interesting to me, because in one of my other saves, I adopted a ghost dog. I went to the pet cemetery after dark and waited for some dogs to show up. And then I befriended it as if I was trying to adopt a real stray pet. And then I just used cheats to add it to my family, because you can't actually adopt the ghost pets. They're just supposed to run around. They're not strays. But so I added the ghost pet that I befriended to my family as if the adoption mechanic had actually been there. And then I waited a little while, and I had to place another vet clinic because my sim owned the main vet clinic. And then I went to the vet, and I went to the little fridge thing and bought an ambrosia treat, which they're 2,500 simoleons if you weren't aware. And I brought her back to life, and it was insane. But if you own the vet clinic, treating your own pet's illnesses is a little different. You can't bring, like if Macy was a vet, she couldn't bring Ash here to her vet clinic and click this and sign him in. It wouldn't work. It doesn't work like that. So it's a little weird, but so I placed another vet clinic and then bought the ambrosia tree. But it's interesting how as you level up in the vet skill, you get to make the new treats. I think the ambrosia treat's level 10, but you can make all the different ones that you could buy in the vet clinic fridge if you hadn't already, if you couldn't make them. Or I just completely lost my train of thought and I have no idea what I said. But it's just interesting. There's a lot going on. One thing I do wish, can I not? Shelby needs to be spayed. Oh, okay. So she did get signed in. No, she didn't. The vet's just making her angry. Oh, okay. Cool. Look at all the cats here. Who is this cat? Cleo. Is Kano obsessed with the toilet? Let's see. I lost the notification. Kano has been spayed. No. She looks like she's obsessed with the toilet. I wonder how long you have to wait before you can take the cone of shame off. Ash does not look happy. Let's praise him. I'm so scared that he's going to run away, because I don't know if you watch the Witch in the City challenge, but Vivian got her familiar Doodle, and Doodle ran away too. But the weird thing is Ash was unhappy or uncomfortable or whatever, because he wanted to go. I don't know if, I think he needed more attention or something. But Doodle was fine, and Doodle just up and ran away for no reason. So I'm just terrified that everything's going to run away and it's going to be sad. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Oh, Ash. We could Simstagram him. I was really confused for a second. I don't know why, but I was like, why is it freezing? Why is it paused? Because that's how these things work. Oh my gosh. Look at his face. Oh, I wish this bush wasn't in the way. Oh my gosh. Perfect. Perfect. He just looks traumatized. Ash's post-vet pic. Could you imagine that your dog has some kind of Instagram and that you're uploading this is like, oh, look at him, traumatized and probably heavily drugged from being neutered. Adorable. Let's see how 25 Simstagram followers in one go. Whoa, he already got a reward for it? This isn't, what? Where is it? Check your household. Oh, it's okay. So it's in the household inventory. Cool. Wait, is Shelby spayed? No. It says I'm still waiting for the vet. Why do I have to stay near the podium? What is happening? Oh, he gained 14 Instagram followers. I'm very confused. Did I already Instagram Ash? I think I might have in the first episode. Yeah. Also, a lot of the randomly generated dogs, not the ones like Brent and Brant have Rosie, and I can't remember their names, but there's another family that has Blue and their cat Bartholomew or whatever. Yeah, Bartholomew A. Bittlebun Sr. Mouthful, yes. But, and then there's the lady that lives at Whiskerman's Wharf with all her cats. But there are ones that it's just random Sims come in and they're generating their dog, and they have their randomly generated dogs, and the dogs are so cute. Like this. Who's this? That's Paco. Paco the poodle. Can we get better? Can you get a better randomly generated Sim than Paco the poodle? No. Look at him. Adorable. Perfection. Also, I wonder, it'd be kind of interesting if there was a way to complain, because if you own a restaurant or a vet clinic or whatever, that if you take too long to do things or if you do things wrong, the Sims complain. It'd be interesting if when you're on the other end of that, you could also complain. Sorry, Shelby, but you're going to be coned as well. They're all going to be running around coned. Poor things. Also, posted, that sounds so weird. I don't know why, but I put up a speed build on Friday, and it's a cute little beach house for Brindleton Bay, which, like I said in that video, if you didn't watch it, I am still obsessed with all things cats and dogs. So there's no stopping me soon. I'm not stopping soon. I might never stop. I don't know. I have a problem. But I'm going to do, in case anyone was wondering, I'm going to do a vet clinic soon. I don't know if I want to renovate this one or if I want to build one from scratch. But I'm kind of working on that right now because we need to do the preventative shot stuff. Start with Ash. Because if just from playing the vet clinic, one of the reasons I didn't build a vet clinic right off the bat is because I wanted to see how you play the vet clinic when you own it, because I didn't want to build something that would make running a vet clinic, if you wanted your sim to buy and own it, really difficult. And so I'm kind of debating on how I want to set it up, because you can only have 3 employees, I think, when you own the vet clinic. And so that means your 3 employees plus yourself, if you're all doing checkups and stuff, if you're all working as doctors and you don't have them like sectioned off to like some of you clean and some of you take care of people and their pets, then you can at max use 4 vet stations at a time. And I've seen where some people have built these big, amazing vet clinics that have all kinds of stuff going on. They've got 4 of these like regular checkup stations and like multiple operating, I wanted to say theaters, but this isn't that sophisticated, but you know what I mean, like rooms with the operating equipment. But I just don't know if it'd be realistic or even useful to have all that stuff. So I'm working out a layout type thing, because I think it'd be useful to have, just playing it, like maybe 2 of these. But I've played the vet clinic, my vet clinic that I have, a lot, and I have yet to spay or neuter a pet. Like, no one comes in and is like, hey, spay my dog, neuter my dog or cat or whatever. So I don't even know if you would need 2 of these. And also when pets come in, because you can examine them on these main tables here, or you can examine them with scans in the surgery thing. But they never do. Preventative shot. Spending all of our money really fast. But the people you hire, I have yet to see one of them use this to do it. So I don't know if it'd be useful to have multiple of these. I think it could be useful to have multiple of these, because if you wanted to, you can open the vet clinic but not have any patients come in. You just like click your little podium here and click disallow patients or new customers or whatever. So you could open the vet clinic and have all your employees come in and just spend a day doing research and making treats and stuff, which is up to you. I mean, I guess, but see, it's just like, I just want to make it like something that, one, looks really cool and neat, and it's like, hey, look at this fun vet clinic, but that is also useful for playing, because your sim does have to buy the vet clinic. And if you're not using money cheats or anything, you actually want to start with a sim and then work your way up to being able to afford the vet clinic, then why would you want to buy a bunch of stuff that you're not even going to use, you're not even going to really need to make it run as smoothly and as awesomely as you want, I guess. So that's kind of some things I'm considering. But I will be building a vet clinic, and it's going to be awesome. But no, I will not play the vet clinic in this series. We're getting the cat cafe, guys. Doesn't Maisie just look like that cute little hipster that would open a cafe full of cats? Doesn't she? I think so. I think I made the cat cafe, when I built it, there's like a cat hangout and dog hangout lot traits. I think I gave it that. So hopefully some actual cats will show up. I sincerely hope. It also, one thing that always bothers me is some of the pets that live in, not the randomly generated ones that just kind of show up, but the ones that actually live in the game, like Blue, they're always dirty. And I know she has like an illness right now, but she's a white dog, and she always looks like this. She's not a gray Shar Pei, sorry. And it always bothers me, because you see her and Rosie and some of the other dogs. Whoa, excuse me. I don't know what happened to my voice right there, but you see them, they look filthy, and I don't understand, because that's not how it works with Sims. You don't see them walking around filthy all the time. So I don't know. I wonder if there are toys in here. Would it be wrong to steal toys from the... Oh, you can just buy them. Darn. But so sometimes when I'm playing, I won't do it here, but sometimes when I'm playing, I'll like shift click and reset them so that they're not filthy, because it bothers me a lot. Why is the vet taking so long? I don't even remember what we're doing. I think we're getting Shelby's checkup. Where is Shelby? Oh, she's right there. See, I knew this was going to take a lot of time, so that's why I've decided to dedicate a large portion of this episode to it. I was prepared. Were you prepared? I don't know. But I didn't expect the vet to never, ever come. So I think I'm going to skip to after I have Shelby and Kano's shots done, just so we still have a little bit of time to train Kano. I want to teach Kano at least one trick. I think Ash knows. What does Ash know? I know he knows something. Yeah, see, he knows sit at least. So let's teach Kano one command, because we need to get her on her way, as sad as it makes me, toward being able to be adoptable to other people. So I will be right back. All right, as you can see, it is the next day because literally getting these two, their shots done, took until 1:30 in the morning for some reason. I have the foggiest idea why. Makes 0 sense to me, but I guess that's just how things work. I don't know. I'm thinking it's like the restaurants. You go to a restaurant and you're there for the rest of your life in The Sims 4. I'm just thinking it's like that. I also don't know why Shelby's unhappy, but we're gonna find out. She might just need some attention. But we're gonna get the dogs up. And we're gonna teach Kano a trick, a treat. I don't know. Halloween's over. I need to stop. Ash is thinking about Shelby for some reason. Also, is it weird to anyone else? I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but is it weird to anyone else that there are food bowls but not water bowls? But you can yell at them for, oh, she's just afraid. See, I hate that when they're afraid of random things. You can't do anything for them. I don't even think there's a comfort option. But you can yell at them for drinking out of puddles, but you can't put water out for them. Is that not wrong? I feel like that's wrong. Okay, Kano, let's get up. Let's also find out what's wrong with Ash. Where are you going? He is, okay. Something's wrong with Kano too. Why is everybody sad? Literally everyone in this entire household's uncomfortable. See, they're just afraid. I don't know what they're afraid of. I mean, he's afraid of the toilet, it looks like. But I can't do anything about that. I'm not going to get rid of the toilet. Kano's just afraid too. Okay. Well, Kano, let's see. Let us grab something to eat super fast, and then we will teach you your first command. Also, I skipped this, but when we were in the vet clinic, Shelby started playing in a puddle or drinking out of a puddle or something, and so I lectured her for it, but she did not learn not to do it, so she is on her way toward her towards having a misbehavior trained out. So I've also learned some more misbehaviors since I made the rules for this challenge. So I'm right now keeping cats at 4 misbehaviors trained out because I don't know all of them still. But if I can do 5, I'll do 5, just so it's even. Like dogs need to learn 5 tricks, cats need to have 5 misbehaviors trained out, just so it's even, just so it's even and it doesn't seem like the dogs or the cats are easier to get rid of than the cats. I cannot talk today, so it doesn't seem like the cats are easier to get rid of than the dogs. Because otherwise it would seem like, hey, I can just progress through this challenge by adopting a ton of dogs. This half of this tile is the wood floor, and the other half is the tile pattern. Confusing. Is Ash scared of the food bowl? That'd be a weird fear to have. Also, I was very tempted, but Shelby ran into the stray cat Merlin while we were at the vet because she was running around while I was trying to get Kano to see the vet. And she got into paw-to-paw combat with a squirrel, apparently, whatever that means. And Merlin, and when I went to see where she was in the world wandering about, Merlin was there, and I was very tempted to go make Merlin our friend and try to adopt him, but I don't think we have time in this episode for that. Oh no, now she's been bitten by a squirrel. She did not win paw-to-paw combat this time. My goodness. But we will teach Kano this trick 100% in this episode. And I don't think level 2. Maybe next episode we'll go to the dog park because I think you level up your training skill faster. Is that Merlin? You level up your training skill faster if you use those. That is Merlin. The agility course stuff. She learned how to sit. Boom. Magic. So with that, I think I'm going to end the episode here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you think about the challenge. If you have any thoughts on my future vet clinic build, let me know. Whatever, I don't know, leave me a comment. Let's talk. Anyway, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.